Navigating the future with Google open doors to limitless career opportunities and growth. Hello, wonderful attendees. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is navigating the future, career opportunities and growth with Google. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Miss Gunsirat Kaur, Assistant Professor, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Lovely Professional University. With over 6 years of experience in teaching advanced topics such as cloud computing and game development, her research focuses on cybersecurity and machine learning. So now I would like to introduce Mr. Venkat Ramana, Practice Head BI, Business Intelligence. With extensive experience and certifications, he leads the BI practice in empowering organizations to make data-driven decisions and achieve strategic goals. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Ms. Sasha Rani, Assistant Professor and Coordinator, BTech, MTech, ECE, PhD, ECE, Department of Communication, Division of Admission, Lovely Professional University. Before we proceed further, in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the thanks to Ms. Gunsirat and Mr. Venkat Ramana, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. Over to you both.
Hi, Dilvinder. Thank you for that introduction. Mr. Venkat is going to present over this webinar, and he's going to tell us how to go into cloud computing, which is an evolving field this time, right? So we are actually wanting the students to learn and understand all of this, right? I hope, Mr. Venkat, since the slides are up, you can start with your presentation, right? So we
Perfect.
can...
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks, Guncharat and Dalvinder, for introducing me. And good afternoon, one and all who have joined the session today. All right. So we'll be talking about navigating the future and also understanding the career opportunities and how you can grow with cloud computing, especially with the Google Cloud. Okay. So moving on to the agenda. All right. Before I talk about like what is cloud computing, let me introduce to you. All right. What is cloud computing? And how you're going to deploy the model, what are some of the cloud services which are there, and what are the cloud platforms which are available. Okay, why should one learn the cloud computing, and who can learn the cloud computing as well? All right, and we look into one of the example. All right, that's a use case from around the organization called as a Spotify, who has gained a lot of benefits from they moving from, all right, the online implementation onto the cloud platform as well. Then we're going to talk about some of the cloud computing, okay, certification parts, then the hiring strategies and how we can achieve that one. Okay, so guys, I think like, okay, these days, all right, there will like people are hearing about a lot of technologies which are there. So if, right, can anyone please tell me or list some of the trending technologies, all right, which you are hearing a lot in the present era? Right. If you can name few, that will be really great.
I think Venkat said the students are new, so
Okay.
they're probably thinking about it.
Oh, they're mute. So, okay. Can I go ahead then?
Yeah, sure, sir, sure.
Perfect. Okay. Right. So, Gunsharat, on the behalf of the students, at least you can answer my question. Okay, that will be really great. So, just
Sure,
list some of the trending technologies that you are hearing a lot in this present era.
So we are looking about AI, which is currently the most talked about topic. Of course, AI is possible because we are connected through cloud, right? So if we weren't having cloud in the first place, we did not require, like we could not come forward with AI. So I think AI, cloud, this is what comes to mind these days if we talk about advanced topics, right?
That's a super answer, which is there. And apart from that one, okay, we have the person from audience, Akila, who has also said about that one, like artificial intelligence. Akila, that's one of the perfect answers that you are answered across. Let's look into some of the trending technologies in the present era, as Gunsharat said across. Okay, so we will be looking into, all right, some of the technologies like, okay, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain technologies, and Internet of Things. Okay, if you look in, all right, if you want to implement anything like with respect to artificial intelligence, machine learning, okay, you need the high powered computers and all this stuff. Okay, so these are all available in cloud computing. Okay, so that you can make use of these things. Okay, so before I let you understand what do you mean by cloud computing, okay, I want to just give you some idea about the Zoomcast. Okay, right. So in nowadays, all right, it's not possible for everyone to own a car. Okay, suppose if I have, all right, like a small car, Alto, and if I want to look in or I want to roam in BMW, which I can't afford, then what I'm going to do is like probably I go to one of the organization wherein I can rent it. Okay, so one of the example is like your Zoom cars, wherein you can go and you can rent them. Similarly, okay, small organizations or the mid-sized organizations which cannot, okay, get all their infrastructure or their platforms, what they try to do is like they're going to go and rent them. Okay, that is what called as cloud computing. Okay, so all these resources are available in one of the data centers, all right, which has been provided by the cloud providers, and you gonna rent them. All right, and you will be paying for what you are utilizing. So if you have to define the cloud computing is nothing but it's on demand availability of your resources. It can be your computing, it can be your networking, it can be your storages, it can be your servers, it can be virtual things. Anything which help you as a part of your computing, all right, are available in cloud providings. Okay. So when you talk about, okay, how these cloud computing are deployed across. So we have three different things. One is called as a private cloud, other is a public cloud, and one is like hybrid cloud. So in case of the public cloud, all right, so whatever the resources that the cloud providers are giving across, okay, that is available to everyone. Everyone can just make use of that one, and that comes in the free of cost. When you go with the private cloud, that is dedicated to your organization. All right, all the resources are only dedicated to you, and the data center where all these resources reside will be in your organization. And when you talk about the hybrid cloud, okay, it's a combination of your public cloud and the private cloud. A part of your data center will be available in your organization. A part of data centers is available in the public cloud. Okay, so when you talk about the banking sector, okay, in case of the banking sector, the important thing or aspects is about the account details of all the customers which are there. So they try to keep it all this information in their organization data center. And when you talk about what are the products and the services they are giving across, the information about those they try to keep on the public cloud. That's how they make use of the hybrid cloud. Okay. So when you talk about the various cloud services which are provided across, we have infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So when you talk about the infrastructure as a service, okay, so you will get a bare metal machine, all right, a laptop without operating system. And when you go with the platform as a service, you will get a laptop with operating system. And on the top of that one, you also get all the platforms that you need in order to create your applications. And when you go with the software as a service, the readily available software is given to you, wherein you can just download, install that one, and start using, like your Microsoft, all right, wherein you can use your Microsoft Teams and all this stuff. They come in readily available for use. Okay, so these are the major players of cloud service providers, all right, across the globes. Okay, so we have AWS, Azure, we have Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, Oracle. All right, when you start talking about each and everything, so both, all right, the all these organizations have both side of the coins. Okay, it's up to an organization or up to an individual who has to make a decision to go with which cloud service provider they wanted based upon their use case. So as per us, so we implemented a couple of projects and we found it like for us, so Google Cloud has suited across because it provides you n number of services which are available, readily available, and like we were able to implement that one with very ease and the cost was very less for us. Okay. So when you talk about the Google Cloud Platform, it's going to provide you a list of services which are available on demand. All right. Whenever you request, they're available in few seconds. All right. And they can be accessed over the internet, and you just need a dedicated network connection in order to access them. Okay. So why is the reason that we have went for Google Cloud Platform is like because of the community support which is there. They have a good community support. All right. Whenever you have any concerns, you can just raise your concern and you get your problem solved over there. And the cost effective. So as per our examples or the projects which we have implemented across, we did a comparison of the services from Google Cloud with the rest of the other service providers. And we found it like the services which has been provided by the Google Cloud were very much cheaper for us. Okay. And they are highly flexible. Okay. So what do you mean by highly flexible is like, all right. So whenever you need it, they are just available for you. All right. You just want it and you can get them at an ease. Okay. Right. And they are scalable. What do you mean by scalability is like, okay. So whenever you need any services to grow in size, yes, they are available to grow in size. Okay. So the simple example is like, okay, if suppose you're trying to access an application and initially they said like, all right, 100 users at once can use this application. All right. But what if 150 people are using the application, then applications start dying up. Okay. It get crashed. And that's a huge loss for an organizations. To overcome that one, with the help of scalability, whenever there is an increase in the number of users using your application, all right, this computing power, which has to support the number of instance of the users, will parallelly grow. And at the same time, it also diminishes whenever the number of users are very less. Okay, that's the scalability. And reliability, yes. Okay, so you can, all right, rely on these services because they are highly available. And the first and foremost thing that comes to our mind when you talk about, all right, we putting all our data over any of the cloud providers is like, what happens to our data? Is it secure? Yes, of course they are secure. They provide you 9-layer security, okay, to provide the security to your data which has been provided across. Okay, so when we are dealing, all right, we will be talking much about the security level. I want to just give you an overview of that. All right. And these services are fully managed in the sense they are completely taken care by your cloud providers and they are very fast. That means like, okay, all right, they are available by 24/7. All right. If one of the service is down in one region, they ensure like that there is a service which is readily available in other region and that is up all the time. Okay. So they always maintain a secondary service, secondary sources, so that at any point of time you have any service, all right, any of your services available all the time. Okay, so maybe right, so if you guys are worked on, okay, any of the application, viewed in the applications, okay, so there are a lot of services which are available that you can use across. Okay, so some of the services which are there, like, okay, you have the compute service, you have the management tool, you have a cloud AI, IoT services, security and identity management, big data and storage service. All right, finally you have the networking. So most probably, so guys, right, you might have worked on the storage service, the network service, or the security part, which is that. Apart from that, we have a wide range of the services which are available from your cloud, so from the Google Cloud, which is that. And now, how are these services available? All right, where can I get these services? So basically, these services are being put down across the region and therefore they're divided into the zone. Okay, since all of our guys, maybe I think like who have joined the session is from India. Okay, so India is a region along. Okay, within the region we have the various zone. Like Delhi is one of the region. Delhi may be one region. Sorry, one zone. Okay, Hyderabad is one zone and Punjab is one zone. So what they try to do is like the services which are there, they try to put down in various zones. So if any service is going down in Delhi region, they always ensure like the service which is available in the Punjab region is always up and it's servicing all the services which are. So as of now, the Google Cloud has 34 regions which span across 1 or 3 zones available, and there are lot of zones which are coming available. Okay, so I did speak a lot about Google services. Okay, they are like Okay, so why should we go for all these services? Okay, what is the benefits and this all? So usually, okay, whenever, okay, the mindset of a human is like whenever they try to buy any product, either they have the knowledge of the product, or if someone recommend them, okay, yes, I've used this product and I was like, okay, gained a lot, then they start believing it and start buying the products. Okay, so it's a similar case wherein I want to project one of the use case of, okay, Spotify. Okay, so Spotify was I think like if you guys know, Spotify is an organization, all right, which are into digital musics and the broadcast which are there. Okay, so, all right, these guys nearly have 345 million active users using across. But, all right, they had a poor infrastructure and poor maintenance of the services in such a way that they were not able to provide a good quality services to the users in order to browse their services like the music, download the music, okay, create their playlist, all the stuff. So what these guys did is like, okay, they faced a lot of problems. They faced a problem with the scalability. As the number of users are growing, they're not able to accommodate that. All right. So processing of the data was very less. Okay. Whenever any person want to download any of the song, oh, it's going to take a lot of time. So they did not had enough storage service as well to store all these things. Okay. And they don't have a physical data center which is being maintained by them because it's highly costly. So to overcome that one, what these guys did is like they simply migrated themselves from, okay, the on-premise implementation onto the Google Cloud, wherein they all the features of the scalability and performance and the data processing and the analytics, all right, and this also very cost effective. Cost effective in the sense, okay, you will be paid for what you are utilizing only. Okay, so that's how the Spotify was very much benefited using across. Okay, now moving on, why should one learn cloud computing? Okay, because of the career advancements which are there. Nowadays, I don't think like much of the organizations are making use of like on-premise implementation. Everyone are migrating onto the cloud. So you should have a knowledge of how to access the cloud services which are there. Though you know that, okay, you just need a laptop and just need a URL, all right, and user ID and the password, but there are a lot of other things, okay, which help you to ensure the services that you are using across are the cost effective. And there is an increased marketability. That is like, since the organizations are just showing up interest in lending the services, there is a huge growth for the cloud computing across and adaptability to industry changes. Okay, so there is no much risk for the companies, all right, in order to set up infrastructure, set up the platform, and then start developing all this thing. Everything is readily available. So just plug and start playing it. And remote work opportunities, that means like, okay, you can work from anywhere in this globe and start using all the resources. Okay, and it also help in your professional development. Okay, these are the reasons which I feel, okay, one should learn your cloud computing. Maybe it can be any cloud computing which is there. Okay, all right, and all right, so who can learn your cloud computing? All right, so any IT professionals, all right, so it means like, oh, since it's been got on, maybe like got much into the demand from past 8 or 9 years. Like previously, the people who were working on-premise implementation, all this stuff, started learning the cloud computing. Okay, software developers and the engineers across, the data scientists and analysts, okay, even the project management and the business leaders, because all the services now available on your cloud. You just start plugging and then start playing that and using that one. And the important thing comes down with the students and the graduates. Okay, so nowadays, all right, even I can see like in most of the curriculums, they have included the cloud computing specially, so you can start learning them. It's quite easy when you start learning, all right, from your engineering. Once you become a professional, it will be quite easy for you to observe all the things. Okay, so now how do you, all right, showcase to the world that yes, I know cloud computing? Okay, if you say that, no one will believe you. Okay, right, they want some certifications to be done. What are the certifications all about? These certifications are nothing but they give, all right, an idea to the people that yes, this is the person who has learned cloud computing and he has a knowledge in particular domain. He is an expert in a particular domain. That's where we make use of your certifications which are there. So here is the list of certification paths which are there. Okay, so in order to showcase that you are expert in any of the all right, specified services or a role or the job role, okay, you have to get certified. When you showcase your certifications, that makes your life an ease in order to get into that job role. And also it gives you, all right, much advantage learning the things at the initial stages as well. Okay, right? So now, okay, here we have the various certification names which are aligned with the Google Cloud and the roles associated with that one as well. So once you complete a particular certification, okay, you are being designated as a particular role and you can start applying for that particular role across. Okay. Now, all right, which companies do you think they are hiring cloud professionals? I show you a list. Do you think this is the only list that are gonna hire the cloud professionals? Absolutely no. This is just a list which include, all right, the top 10 companies. But all right, every organization nowadays are moving towards the cloud computing. Okay, so I can say that almost all the organizations, all right, which are existing are moving on to the cloud computing because there is ease for them to lend the services and pay for what they are utilizing, not paying over across. Okay, so now, all right, these are some of the salary ranges which has been given across by the various companies which are hiring the various professionals across. You can look in the salary ranges. This is for an entry level to 3 years of experienced guys. Trust me. Okay. Okay, guys. Right. Perfect. Now, all right. So let's look into a simple representation of, right, the various roles which has been hired across in the past 5 years. If you look in from 2019 to 2022, all right, almost there is a good increase in the number of people or the users, okay, who's been hired by who are certified on the Google Cloud, all right. And if you look in the trend which has been predicted from 2024 to 2030, there is a steady increase in the number of Google professionals what is being hired across. Okay, yeah. So these are the true values which are there. Okay, so we have certain organizations which will be just projecting based upon the past informations they try to project across. All right, the number of hires which will be done by, all right, top 500 companies across the globe. Okay, so now do you think that is it impossible or possible for us to make you a Google certified people? Yeah, it's quite easy for us to make you Google certified for that. So for that one, the rest of the part will be taken care by one of our colleague. Okay, she will be talking about the enrollment, all this process. All right, that's all from my end. We'll open up the Q&A at the end. That should be fine. That should be fine, Gunsharat?
Gunsirat, ma'am.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Sure.
Gunsirat.
Sure.
Right. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Venkat and Ms. Gunsirat. So now I would request to the admission nominee, Ms. Asha Rani, to be on the screen. Over to you, Ms. Asha Rani.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, ma'am, let me share the screen first.
Sorry.
Is it visible, ma'am? Can you
Yes,
confirm?
ma'am, the screen is visible. You can continue, Ms. Asha Rani.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let's first discuss about accreditation and approvals. Everyone knows that IPU is now NAC A++ accredited. It is the highest score, that is 3.68 score on the 4-point scale. And I'm again feeling proud to share with you all that this is the highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all government and private universities. And it is for both regular as well as distance learning program. And it is the highest score among all state private universities of India. And we are also accredited with the Accreditation Council for Business School and Programs USA to run business programs. Whenever we want to start any program, we ensure that whatever approval and accreditation is required for that particular program, we must have before the start of that program. Okay, now let's discuss about approvals. We are already approved by University Grants Commission, and we are also have approval from University Grants Commission for Distance Education Bureau to run distance education program. And we are also having approval from the National Council for Teacher Education, NCET, for to run education programs. And recently we got accreditation from NB accreditation for the BTech programs, and that is for BTech Computer Science and Engineering, BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, and BTech Mechanical Engineering, BTech Civil Engineering. So we have NB accreditation for that. So as far as again approvals concerned, we are also having approval from Council of Architecture to run architecture program and design and planning programs. We are also having approval from PCI, Pharmacy Council of India, and Indian Association of Physiotherapists to run pharmacy as well as and the physiotherapy program respectively. And we are also having approval from the Institute of Town Planners. I mean, whatever courses we are running, we have all the approvals required for that, for those programs. And as far as memberships are concerned, we are the member of International Association of Universities, and we are also the member of Association of Indian Universities and the Institute of International Education also. We are also the member, we have approval from All India Council for Technical Education for ODL as well as online programs. So we are also the member of Indian Institute of Engineers Association of Commonwealth Universities. Okay, now let's come to the ranking part. Let me show you. Okay, I'm again feeling proud and honored to discuss about ranking. We got second rank in World University with the real impact. See, in the first attempt, LPU has secured a global band of 101 to 200. And all the top most universities like MIT, Harvard University, Oxford University, Cambridge University, they also participated in this ranking, and we got second rank in this ranking. And we also ranked as third in Atal ranking of institution on innovation achievements. Now, as far as Olympics concerned, I think everyone knows the achievement of LPU in these Olympics. LPU created history. Our students got 12 out of 13 LPU students got Olympic medals. 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals. And really, it was a very proud moment for not for the university, but whole of the nation. And recently we achieved Makkah Sports Trophy, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad Trophy, and we were the first runner-up. And we are the very first university who clinches this title since its inception in 1956, and it is a Sports Honor of India awarded to the overall top performing universities in sports. And it is awarded by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. And our students did wonders in 19th Asian Games also. And our student Neeraj Chopra, who doesn't know him, he he clinches Lawson Diamond League with the best throw of 89.09 meter. And these are the glimpses of our students' achievement in sports field. And not only in the sport field, not only in the other co-curricular activities, but our university is also at the top. You can see in the academics also. And we hosted 106th Indian Science Congress in 2019. And it was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. And And who doesn't know him? He's the spiritual leader, Dalai Lama ji, and he also visited our university. See, two former presidents with our Chancellor Sir, Shri Ashok Mittal ji. So we are not, you can say, motivating and inspiring our students or guiding our students in the other co-curricular activity or academics in the research field also. I mean, if any student is having any idea in his or her mind and he or she wants to go with that, we also guide and inspire, and we also help them financially. And in this regard, I mean, I want to discuss that we had also started one LPU startup school, and it was inaugurated by Shri Arun Jaitley ji. Glimpses of convocation, and he's the spiritual leader, God Gopal Das ji. He guided our students how to maintain a balance between education and mental health. We always say that you name them and we have them. So, see, Bollywood celebrities, Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, and MS Dhoni. So approximately all the renowned persons in every field, they have visited our university. And let me discuss one more achievement that we got Guinness World Record for the largest Bhangra team under one roof. And now let's discuss about our infrastructure. We are also in the list of topmost universities, infrastructure-wise also. This is open air theater. We had 600 plus acre our campus, and this is open air auditorium. This auditorium with a seating capacity of 2,500. All the webinars, seminars, and big events are being conducted here. Fully furnished labs and library. It is open till 12 p.m. And this is the Unimall. I mean, in LPU, no need to go outside the university to have your all daily use commodities. You can have from Unimall. You can all your daily needs things here. Gymnasium. See, we are also taking care of this. The students' health. We have uni hospital in the within the campus with the capacity of 30 beds and staffed with the physiotherapist and the medical officer. Solar panel to generate electricity. See the view of our campus, lush green campus. So, see, our students, as I discussed, that they did wonders in Olympics as well as Asian game. And this is also one of the reasons that we provide all the facilities required for the groom of our students. Shooting range, basketball, then all-weather Olympic-size swimming pool. So as sir had and ma'am had discussed about Google Cloud, and now you might we must be want to know how to get admission in that particular program. So let me discuss about that also. So it's my advice to you all that it will be better if you can come live on our website so that I can tell you that whichever accreditation, approval, and infrastructure I had discussed with you, every information is on our university's website. So let me show you that our website. Just wait. I think my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am, screen is visible. You can continue.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So our university's website is www.lpu.in. When you are clicking on that, this is our homepage. And from here, you can get information about all the programs, and just like I had discussed, infrastructure, accreditation, approval, ranking, placement, every information you can get from our website. So let's discuss about the admission in that particular program, how to enroll in that BTech CSC. Okay, first of all, go to our website, lp.in, then you can click on admission. When you are going to click on admission, you are getting all the information, name of all the programs being run. So you can click on a regular program. So here, CSC. So in CSC, there are different programs being offered in computer science and engineering. You can have information about all that. So now I'll discuss about BTech CSC cloud computing in tie-ups with Google Cloud. So click on that. Here you can get the information about that. Let's first discuss about eligibility. As far as eligibility of this program is concerned, eligibility is 60% aggregate marks in your 10+2 12th with physics, mathematics, and English. And with that, you need to clear either LPU Nest or CUT, or you must have score 80 percentile or above in JEE Mains. So if you didn't appear in JEE Mains or CUET, then you need to clear our LPU Nest. This is LPU, National Eligibility and Scholarship Test. So this is the eligibility. I hope eligibility part is clear to you. So now let me discuss about fee and scholarship for that particular. I mean, if you want to see the curriculum, you can have information about curriculum and how the programs are being conducted. See, we are having core courses, open minor, industry interface. Our curriculum is industry oriented, and study abroad option is also there. We are having career pathway where any student can choose as per his or her interest his career pathway, and accordingly subjects and courses will be taught to the student. And this is which subjects you are going to study in first year, second year, third year. Every information is on our website. So just wait, let me discuss. So as far as fee is concerned, that is depend upon the caliber of the student. Higher the caliber, lower will be the fee. So its fee is 1,70,000 per semester, but we are having good scholarship schemes also. So let me discuss. Highest scholarship is 25% of your program fee. And this will be applicable if you are having, see, I had told you, either you have cleared your LPUNS or JEE or CUET. So if you are falling, if you had appeared and cleared your LPUNS and you are falling in the category 1 cutoff, or your 12th percentage is 95 or more, or your JEE percentile, if you had appeared in that more than 95 percentile, then you will be having, you will get 25% of your program fee as your scholarship, and so your scholarship will be 42,500. In that case, your fee will become 1,27,500. And similarly, if you are falling in the category 2 cutoff in the LPUNS, or your percentage in 12th is more than 90 or less than 95, then you will be having 20% of your program fee as your scholarship, and your fee will become 1,36,000 per semester, and it will remain same throughout your program for the 8 semesters. And if you are falling in the category 3 cutoff, or your percentage is more than 80, less than 90, or your JEE percentile is more than 80 but less than 90, then you are getting 15% of your program fee, your scholarship, and applicable fee will be 1,44,500. So this was about fee, and now let me discuss how to apply for the admission. See, as I discussed, multiple scholarships we are having. Scholarship on the basis of percentage of qualifying, then LPNS, then CUET, then JEE Main, as I discussed, and we are having other scholarships also. scholarship based on innovation, startup, entrepreneurship. I mean, if you want to start your own startup, and if you want to become entrepreneur, and you have any idea in your mind, and on the basis of that also you will be getting scholarship. And we are having financial aid also, financial aid for the serving retired defense paramilitary personnel and their dependent. Now, how to get admission? See, whenever you going, you will visit our university, lpu.in. There is a apply now on the right side. Apply now. You can click on that. When you are clicking on that, you need to fill all the required credentials, mean your name, gender, email, state, your mobile, and you will be getting OTP. And after that, and submitting, you will get registered. After registering, now you can go to website admission.lpu.in, and with the whenever you are signing up, you will get your login ID and password. You can change your password also afterward, and you can log in on that page, and you need to see our eligibility is 12th, 60% or more in 12th with LPNS or CUET or JEE. If you had already cleared JEE, then you can wait, just wait. Let me tell you. See how to apply. And after signing up, it's up to you. You can take admission first, and you can clear your eligibility, mean your LPNS if you had not cleared already, mean JEE or mean CUET, its result is still pending. Then you can take admission first, and you can clear that part later on also. It is up to you. Either you can clear first your that part and you can take admission. It is up to you. So, but I'll suggest you to take admission, because tomorrow is the last day to get a maximum applicable scholarship. After that, your scholarship is going to reduce and your fee will be increasing. So tomorrow is the, remember this, tomorrow is the last date to apply. So you can fill the application form. After that, you can take admission. And if you want to apply and clear LPNS, then you can click on that. And for you can say male candidate, it's 1,000, and for female it is 500 fee for application fee, and program fee that I had already told you. And you can apply for the you can fill the application form, and accordingly, if you want to appear in that, if you don't have your JE percentile is more than 80 percentile, then you can appear in that and you can clear, and you have to book the slot. This exam is being conducted in 2 modes: remotely proctored mode and center-based exam. So it is up to you. After clearing and on the basis of this, you can get good scholarship also. So this is all about how to get admission in that program. If you still have any doubt or any queries in your mind, please ask me.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sasha Rani. Can you please stop sharing your screen? Thank you. As I can see, there's some questions from our participants. Can we take questions, Ms. Tunsirat, Mr. Venkat, and Ms. Sasha Rani?
Yeah,
Sure, ma'am.
yes, sure, we can take the questions.
Thanks for giving me a chance to address your questions. Adil is asking here, how does Google support employee growth and development, and what resources are available for career advancements?
See, when you talk about technologies which are there, it's not only that cloud computing that has been provided by the Google. Any technology that you take, it's going to help you in the career growth. Okay, so as we have listed some of the topmost technologies like AI, blockchain, cloud computing, machine learning, artificial intelligence, everything will help you in your career growth. And when you're talking about the resources and all this stuff, yes, okay. So since you are very much new to the industry which is there, okay, so I think like all of the participants which are there who just completed the 12th standard, isn't it? Yeah, Gunsharat? All the I
Yes,
think
sir.
like all the
Yes, sir.
participants are the 12th standard. So okay.
Yes.
So all right, yes. When you join us, okay, we're gonna give you the complete career path, how we move on. All right, it's not that, okay, you can just lay down from step 1 to step 10. No, okay. We have a guided process. We have a guided courses which which are being taught and implemented in each semester of your engineering, okay, or the masters. All right, and we will help you through with your career growth. Okay, as you have seen across, okay, we have a couple of alumni. All right, where Miss Asha was showing across, there is, okay, how they got into topmost organizations and all this stuff. Yes. So we have a good, um, uh, recruitment process which are there, okay, technically, and also from the other point of view, we're gonna ensure, like, we're gonna groom you in such a way by the end of your 3rd year, mostly by the first part of your 4th year, you will be getting into topmost organizations. We got tied up with almost all the organizations across. Yes, so we can say is like, okay, our percentages, our success rate for ensuring putting the our students into an organizations is near about 95%.
Thank you so much, Mr. Venkat. Someone is asking here, what are the essential skills and qualifications needed to succeed in various roles at Google?
See, you are all early guys, right? Okay, so I mean, like, as like I know, right? Like, you are only just completed your 12th standard, which is there. Okay, so what I say is, like, you do not need any of your skills as of now. Okay, so we're gonna start from the basics. Okay, we're gonna teach you from A to Z of Google, all right, and ensure you land up in a good job. Not only that, in the Google, right, we have the other programs as well. Okay, we also deal with other programs like machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, and there are a wide range of the courses which are there. Okay, we ensure we groom you from scratch to make it, like, I can say, from zero to hero, we make you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Venkat. Our Ankila is asking, I just want to ask in regards with the course, as I got 96% in 12th, but right now I'm doing graduation in law of 5 years integrated degree course. So after my graduation, will my graduation level marks will also matter for the admission of such course? Maybe Ms. Asha Rani will take this question.
Okay, she had done, she is doing graduation, right? But
Yeah.
our eligibility, as far as eligibility is concerned, you must have 60% in your 12th and with English, physics, math. See, we can consider your graduation also, provided you had studied these subjects in your graduation. Which are these subjects? English, physics, and math. So if you have done graduation with that, I think in law you had, you are not going to study these subjects. So sorry,
Yes.
I think for graduation, if you have done in 12th, definitely you can get admission.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shasha Rani, Mr. Venkat, and Gunsirat Kaur. I hope all the participants got the answers from our experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding your admission. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.